I board with my wife. We get on. She looks at our boarding passes and she goes, "We're not sitting next to each other." And I go, "Okay." I don't know. She goes, "You don't want to switch seats?" And I go, "Not really." She goes, "Why not?" I said, "Because we don't have to." She goes, "What does that mean?" I said, "Well, there's only two people that have to sit next to each other, and they're up front." We can sit anywhere. And she goes, "You're gonna ask people to move." And I was like, "Great, should be a real treat." So that's always fun, right? You all settled in? You wanna stand the fuck up now? Great. So we're both window seats. We need an aisle to move. So I go to the guy sitting next to her, and this guy is old. I don't know how old, but it doesn't look good, all right? He's drooling. He's got rubber where there used to be bone. Put it this way, it's his last flight, all right? So after this one, no mas. So I go, "Excuse me, Gandalf, do you think that you could move so I can sit next to my wife?" And he goes, "Move?" "Mm-hmm." He goes, "You move." "Yep. I'll move here, and then you move there." And he goes, "You can't see a meniscus. A food is on a fire drain. I drain when I got to stretch out." I said, "When I won't be able to stretch out as much. The food build up there. I can't stretch out. I got to sit by the hour access and stretch it out there. So it's build up more. And it'll be 7, 8 times more if I sit over there." And I go, "Are you reading me a fucking novel about this?" Because I'm not getting my ass kicked over the Lego movie, so I left.
Probably checked into 400 hotels this year, and when I tell you that this has happened to me more than half a dozen times, I am not exaggerating. Every hotel check-in begins usually the same. It's standard. Hotels, the people at the desk, they go, "Last name?" And this just happened to me. "Last name?" And I go, "Segura." And the guy goes, "Whoa, are you Japanese?" And I go, "100%, yeah." And he just goes, "Oh, we don't get a lot of Japanese people here. That's pretty cool." So I have to stop him and go, "Hey man, I'm not Japanese." And he goes, "Segura." "Segura!" Sounds Japanese. I go, "That's because you're saying it Japanese. I could be Smith, and if you want to go Smith, it's Japanese." He goes, "Well, what are you?" Which is fucking rude. Can I just say it's never important to ask that question? What are you? It's never important to ask that. It's sometimes important, but not a lot. When is it important? Sushi chef, accountant, 100-meter dash. Outside of that, sometimes it matters. So I tell him, I go, "Segura is Spanish." And he goes, "That's weird. You look white." And I go, "I am white." And he goes, "But you're Spanish?" And I go, "Correct." He goes, "Do you speak Spanish?" I said, "Yes." He goes, "So you're Mexican?" And I go, "No." And he goes, "I don't know what's going on." I said, "What's going on is you failed fucking social studies. And you're not too good at geography either." And then I see his head drop, like he feels bad. I'm like, "Look, man, you understand there's white people in Mexico. You know that part." And he goes, "No, I don't." I said, "There's white people there, there's black people there, there's even Asian people there. And if you really want to shit your pants, those Asian people, they speak Spanish too." You don't expect it, but they're like, "Dim sum, muy rico, si lo quiera probar, si no lo quiera probar, concha tu madre, nadie te quiere, anda la mierda." They are Asian and they speak Spanish.
You ever meet somebody and they're so boring, you feel like they poisoned you? Like, you're talking to them and you're like, "I feel like I'm dying right now." and I think you did it. This guy's name is Craig. I met him. I made sure to get it. I was like, I'm gonna remember you for the rest of my life, man. I met him at the bank. Is he a bank teller? No. Is he a security guard? Nope. What's his job? I don't know. Whatever they call that guy that stands in the lobby of banks now, where you walk in and you're like, do you work here? And he's like, I think so. That guy? The lobby liaison? Well, I saw him, and we made eye contact. I don't know how you work. For me, if we make eye contact during the day, not at night, but during the day, out of human decency, I acknowledge you. So that's what I did. We made eye contact, and I go, how you doing? And he went, and I was like, okay. So then I get to the second set of doors to walk in, and as I reach for that door, I hear, you going to the bank? I go, is this still a bank? He goes, yeah. I go, I'd like to. And he goes, go for it. And I was like, okay, thanks. And then I reach back, and he goes, I'm going to Virginia next week. Are you telling me that? He goes, you said, how you doing when you got here. I had to think about it. That's what I'm doing. I go, that's the craziest shit I've ever heard anybody say. And also not how that question works, but all right. And now I reach back, and he goes, yeah, my sister lives there. And I'm like, how long she lived there? Now I'm roped in. He goes, 15 years. And I go, you've never been? And he goes, Now I'm starting to look at him like, hey man, do you drive to work or does somebody drop you off? You know what I mean? I think he could. I think he could see it in my face because out of nowhere he goes, I drive. And I was like, that's cool, man. Cool. I drive too, that's crazy. I gotta get in here. He goes, yeah, we're gonna check out DC and we're gonna see some monuments. And I go, I would love to hear about it, but I have to make a deposit. He goes, well, I'll be here when you walk out. I go, you motherfucker. Fuck that guy, and fuck everybody like him. If you have the audacity to tell people how you're doing when they say how you doing, that shit is rude and selfish, all right? I'm serious. There are two acceptable answers to how you doing. Fine and great. And if you're miserable, you say fine. You don't burden people with your real world problems during a courteous exchange.
I was trying to figure out, where is power the most equal, you know? I think it's a parking lot. Just hear me out. It doesn't matter what you drive. If you drive something, that parking space is yours. And when you are ready to leave and other people are looking for a place to park, oh, don't you love that moment? Like you're walking back to your car from the mall on a Saturday and you're done shopping and you see people like, where will I park? And then they see me and they're like, hey, are you? I'll be like, I don't know. Maybe. I like to give them false hope. Do you ever do that? I know they're waiting for the brake light. Well, first they have their blinker on, that's an official, that's like my blinkers, that's just mine. You're like, okay. Are the US Marshals gonna back you up on this shit right now? But they want your brake light to appear, because that means you're starting the car. So I'll do this. I'll just hit my brake and release it. And you feel the tension rising, you're like, this is exciting. And then they snap, and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? And that's when I go, I'm eating In-N-Out. I'm gonna have this burger now. It's probably gonna take an hour, I don't know. But then as soon as they drive by, I'm like, nah, I'll eat it later. I'm gonna go ahead